Alright guys, we're gonna get second season underway. Before we start, I'm gonna go ahead and view everyone's lines. And these videos are getting kind of long because I kind of wait around for everyone to get in, but to my YouTube channel afterwards, so these videos aren't ending up being so long. So just gonna go ahead and view everyone's lines in alphabetical order. Oh, I'm in the AHL, sorry. So for the Ducks, Nick Mass is on the first line with Raquel and Sprong. Don't know why Corey Perry's second. They don't want to break up him and Getzlaf's chemistry, I guess. And then Christian Hassler should be on the second line, but I have no control over that. So he's on the third with Henrique and Silverberg. Pretty good third line. And then on the fourth line, I believe that's, nope, Carson Lernout at 85 overall on the fourth line. I wish I could have controlled this and move him up, but I can't. I don't believe they have any defense or goalies. Nope, but Gibson up to a 90. That's crazy. Arizona, Logan Powell, I believe, is finally called up. I don't think he was there last year. He should be starting, so that's kind of stupid. Clayton Keller, LaRochelle is up on the first line with Galchenyuk and Clayton Keller. And then Blackmore's on the second line. With Schmaltz and Hinostroza. Wow. Tyrone Baggs, 85 overall. But they have him on the third line. I don't get their logic. Alex Iden on the second pair with Goligoski. For Boston, Silky Johnson is on the second line with Krejci and DeBrusque. I believe he's the only. I don't think. No, he's not. So Silky's with Krejci and DeBrusque. No defenseman. They have a goalie. They don't. Hutton and Olmark. Laprise, don't know why he's on the third line when he's better than Palmaville, but he's paired with the fellow Facebook member, I believe the first overall pick. No, he wasn't. For some reason I thought, but with Casimir, and then they're wing sided by Brock Nelson, Dahlin, Ristolainen, Rosinski. Man, they got a pretty stacked defensive pairing. Rose on the second line with Martin Rose, another fellow. Oh, I believe, yeah, that's an all Facebook group line there. Dixon, Rose, and LaRue. So they should have a pretty good season at the second line. Harvey Burrows, unfortunately, all the way at the fourth line. Don't believe they have a D-man. What about goalies? Oh, Alex Graham jumps up to an 87. 6'4", 87 overall. He will be getting the start. So Bo Beagle is on the third line with Sonny Milano and Boone Jenner. I believe, is it playmaker? Okay, Dubinsky. He has no one, just himself. Keenan Barr gets the starting position for the Flames this season. Lisenby on the second line with Backlund and Tkachuk. That should be a nice pair for him. Barry McCalkner, third line with Jankowski and Frolic. And then, nope. Scotty Parker's on the third with his fellow Facebook group member, John Siamanowski, and they're playing with Jake Coagula. They didn't have any defense. Well, from their Facebook group. Wow, they could really use a goalie. Doug Forsberg up to the second line with Kerfoot and fellow member Brody Bashera, 285s on the second line. That's going to be nice. Danny Antonelli's at the third with Tyson Jost and Sen Andrighetto. I believe that's... Anthony Polifrone is up on the first with Sagan and Zuccarello. I don't know why they dropped Ben. Darcy McKinney, sorry, I didn't even realize he moves up to back up Ben Bishop. That's going to be a pretty vicious pairing right there. Wow. Lazio Vi finally gets the call up, but 84 overall Jimmy Howard is starting over him. At 36 years old, they must be wanting him to chase a record or something. Josh Beckering is on the third line with Thansenio and Shevchnikov. Don't know why Zadina is on the first line when they have Marner. These lines aren't making much of any sense. Berthelot and Aiden Kinch. Future, oh, I think Arsenault, yeah. 3 franchise defensemen. That's going to be pretty intimidating in a couple years. Not to mention they also have Vi with them as well, so look out for Detroit here soon. Niles Hazek gets called up to Edmonton finally. 85, but backing up to an 82 again. I don't get that. Wow, look at that first line. Zach Cloutier with McDavid and Jack Hughes. That's intimidating. Jacob Fleming comes right back in with another crazy second line. Could be a first anywhere else. Draisaitl and Puljujärvi. Who's their goal? Oh yeah, sorry. Florida. So Florida. Zachary Okimau is at the second with Trocheck and Hoffman. Are these? I don't. Bolt. Yeah, Jeremy Bolt is on the third with Bjorkstrom and Vanek. They got a pretty nice team going. Young. Oh, sorry. Did I check their goalie? Quick and Cam Talbot. They also got this guy in the draft this season. I just simmed the draft before it started. He was a franchise player that EA generated from Norway. He should be pretty promising, although I don't get why he takes the first line spot over Mark Ross, who's an 84. EA literally makes no sense whatsoever. Oh, sorry, I forgot to. Ross will be playing with Carter and Sherback. LA needs some to make some moves. They have Kyle Johnson though with Drew Doughty, and then Blacklock with Herroder, so their defense is looking magnificent. Much like Detroit's, they're going to be the strongest defenses so far to come. Minnesota, Dillian Hamons moves all the way up to the first line with Stahl and Zucker. Shane Marchand unfortunately falls to the second spot with Victor Rass and Parise. I don't believe. Okay, I didn't think so. Some of the sometimes I can recognize the names, but I can't remember them all. No defenseman. Johnny McKinstry is coming up to back up 89 overall Carey Price, and he just might very well be taking his job soon. Let me go ahead and check the Facebook group real quick. Phil Kessel ended up going to Canadians because I see all these other teams making transactions, and I'm the Penguins, so it's not fair who's ever on the Penguins. They never get any new material, so I had an offer sent that I couldn't refuse. Canadians actually ended up picking Lafreniere, so they offered me Lafreniere for Phil Kessel in my second, and Phil was 32, and there's rumors we're getting rid of him in real life anyway, so I said, hey, why not move him for the young player, and only had to give up a second, not even a first. So I got him for Laporte to build the future around once Sid and Gino retire soon, because once they go, it's just pretty much him over there, so I felt like that was pretty fair to accept for him. Loaders on the second line with Duchesne and Gallagher. And I believe that's as far... Oh, Brian Gwendon. Don't know why. He's a fourth liner, but, EA never makes sense. Jesse Klockman and Chris Hedmark, another Facebook group prospect pairing. Pretty strong defense for them. Shea is getting up there in age, though. But yeah, that's a crazy pairing right there. Oh, and in the free agency, New Jersey went ahead and signed Vasilevsky, and who else? There's other players. Someone went to Ottawa. I remember that. We'll see it when we get there. So Marcus Hicks moves up to the first with Highshire and Hall. That's pretty scary. Yasan Oaks moved to up to the second with Dave Hemstock. That's another all-franchise group line right there. Hakeem Hesse, Hemstock, and Ugjic. And then I believe that's it for Facebook for them. Francis Garipi is up on the first with Semerson. Sam Heggie and... So Sam Heggie, 85, could easily be up on the second pair and get numbers, but I guess NHL doesn't see it that way, so I don't know. If I could go and edit each line to the best pairing, I would, but I don't know how Eli Tolvanen jumps all the way to a 90 overall. I think I made him a 75 overall low elite, but yeah, I have guys that are high franchise in the draft, in the same draft as him, in 85. So again, EA was not making sense. Anthony Johnson hops up on the first line with Johansson and Tolvanen. Believe that's as far as it goes. No, Calvin Smith on the fourth line with Soderberg and Sissons. I hope you guys start progressing to where you don't have to be stuck on the fourth line at franchise players, but I don't know if... Did I already check their goalies? Renee, and yeah, they don't. Josh Bailey, Matthew Barzal, wing signing, the former Rookie of the Year winner, but is an 85. But the other guy, who's a low elite, jumps to a 90. This game never seems to amaze me. But Jesse Foster up on the first with Barzal and Bailey. They're going to put up some numbers. Matthew Dresser, for some odd reason, on the third line. Kobe Sutphin, 83 overall, our second best center on the fourth line. Hopefully, as the season goes on, they start to wise up. We already checked their goalies, I believe. Yeah. Lundqvist and Georgia. Oh, sorry, wrong. I'm only at 84, but I am starting on the first line with Zibanejad and Kreider. Don't know why Norstead isn't up there with us at an 85, but he's playing with Yeri Nemi and Zach Wilson, another all Facebook group line. Mitchell Murph, wow. We better start making some cup runs here soon before our contracts get maxed out, because that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the starting lineup. And we have defenseman Colin Milton. So there is no excuse why we're not out here winning cups. Do we have goalies? No, we don't. Vincent Labonte finally gets called up, still under Robin Leonard's overall, so hopefully he can make that jump soon. Ray Wyndham's up on the first line with Tierney and Schwartz. They ended up signing Sheary. Xavier Jimmy's on the second line with Duclair and Sheary. Martin Jr. G's on the fourth line with Logan Brown and Bobby Ryan. Oh, they signed Pietrangelo to us. Pietrangelo signed the free agency with Ottawa. He's up there with Chabot, so some pretty good. They really needed that defensive help. Wow. Did I skip a team? No. Yeah, I was on the Rangers. Philadelphia's Carter Hart. He swept. He got a lot of the goalie awards last year. They also signed Halak and Craig Anderson for their minor team. So they have Justin Cormier on the first line with Claude Giroux and Voracek. That's a pretty deadly line. And then Jean-Marc Hall is on the second with Couture and Van Riemsdyk. Also a nice line. Even their third line, man. Philly might be making a push all the way down to their fifth. I don't know why he isn't up here. Matt Williams will be playing with Lindblom and Capo Caco. Another crazy line. Philly's looking nice. How's their defense? Very nice. Oki Miles with Sanheim. And even their goalies. They might make a push this season. Sharks have Kane, Couture, and Timo Meyer on the first. Then at the second, Okimau, Hurdle, LeBlanc. They could use a lot of help too. I think they only had, what, one? Okimau? Who's their goalies? They have Martin Jones and Darcy Kemper. So Chad Bollinger is on the third with Chauncey and Barbashev. Tampa's hurting bad at goalie now. Svidov is on the first. Wow, with Stamkos and Kucherov, that's going to be dangerous. Ron Adams, for some reason on the fourth line with Sorelli and Earn. Sheldon Moet's playing on the second with Tavares and Nylander. That's a very nice line. Yuri Pontians for some reason on the fourth line with Bracco and Hyman. Don't believe they have. Scotty Generals moved up to the first with Peterson and Bozer. That's a nice line. Patnaud also. Oh yeah, Canucks, or who signed Backstrom as well. So Patnaud is playing alongside Backstrom and Barshy. That's another good line. Marty Johnson on the fifth with Jay Beagle and Pearson. Burks is playing alongside fellow Facebook member Quentin Sutphin with Pacioretty. Aiden Smith is playing with Stachny and Touch. Dennis Smith is up with Theodore. Zach Gamble for some reason on the last pairing with Holden. Wow, Subban's up to an 84. Ben Harrison with Wheeler and Connor. That's a nice line. CJ O'Hare is playing with Spooner and Verana. Roby's playing with Eller and Wilson. Now, I know we have more goalies than that, so now I'm going to go. I'm actually going to sim past preseason, see if that makes any changes. Maybe get some guys called up. Wait. Penguins aren't looking so hot. Alright. I guess we'll go look in the AHL for some players. And if they're not in the AHL, I mean, that means they could even be in the leagues below that, because I know within the draft we had more than, I think we went through and found 3 goalies on NHL rosters, and I know that we have more than 3. Nobody. You guys will at least be an 80 overall. I don't think there was any skaters that haven't been called up yet, so I'm just gonna go through the goalies. Yeah, they very well might be even still in the system below this. Wish there was a way to look, but unfortunately there's not. Doesn't make sense though, but then again they have 85 overalls on the 4th line over 82 overalls on the 2nd line, so what I can do is try to propose a trade and see if they pop up there. Logan Powell, and they have Mikola, 2 franchise goaltenders, but I think we already knew they have Powell called up. Yeah, they have Keenan Barr. Believe we saw him as well. Graham is there. Darcy McKinney for the Stars. Can't remember. Yeah, he was back up. Vi's there. Yep. They don't have Cameron Pastolka up yet. Yeah, for some reason he's still playing in the OHL. 41-15. Not sure why they haven't called him up. They did call Asic up. To make it fair for Stoka, since Niles is moving up and he's still in the OHL, I may try to move like Matt Murray and some picks or something to get Pastolka over here in Pittsburgh, because I'm not sure how long he'll just be camping in the farm system, and that's no fun for him. So I might try to make that move. If I can't, then at least I tried. Here's another one. Brandon Lavoie, who also... Oh, wait. They did call him up? I don't remember seeing him in the lineups. They also... No. McKinstry. I think he's still... Yeah, they still have him playing in the WHL, because they also have Carey Price. So they're just completely stacked at that position. Labonte. Yeah, I believe that's them. So, I'll go try to make a move for one of them. Actually, I'll trade for the Canadians, because the chances of him ever seeing it over Carey and this guy is slim to none. Doubt that they'll do it anyway, but worth a shot. We'll give up the first for that. Anyone with a low salary can try to give him Hollander. Still rejected. Try it in another second. Yeah, I just don't think they're gonna do it. Try to offer another first. If that doesn't get it, then yeah, still rejected. I guess I can try for Edmonton's. See if they're for it. They're interested in Matt Murray. That may help our case a little bit. Still rejected. Oh man. I mean, the only thing I could think of, I don't know if I put trading on easy. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It's gonna be very hard to make. I mean, I could go to settings and try. I don't think I have it on easy. I don't even know if I could edit that anymore. Alright, so now that I have it on easy, I can make another crack at it. I'm gonna try for Edmonton because they're actually interested in Murray. Also need Lucic. Just try this straight up. Trade rejected. Still rejected. There it goes. Took 3 first, but now after I have a chance to switch franchises or somewhere else, sign somewhere else, I'll do the same thing and try to make a move for any other goalies that are still in the minors. So it's not a bunch of franchise goalies stacked on the same team that never get to play. I gotta go call him up. Not sure where he went. Oh, he is on the side. hope I have enough salary to sign him. There we go. So make sure he's up. So, team being overly allowable player minute, but when I go to so I need to send like a defenseman down or something. I believe DeSmith is older, at 29, 25. Yeah, DeSmith can go down. And then there we go. So now Laporte at least has Lafreniere, and then Pistolska. The other team was the Canadians, so I'll probably switch to Chicago because I'm pretty sure their goalies really need help to send him there. Let me go make sure. I'm gonna, next time a contract's up, switch to Chicago. Try to make a move for him. Yeah, they're starting overall 76, backup 68, so they could really use some help. Alright, let's get this season underway. Sorry for the such long beginning of the season, just trying to get everything evened out because there's no sense for Canadians and everyone to have 3 franchise goalies. It just makes no sense. I'm going to try to sign for the minimum I can as GM to try to move around and get the goalie situation handled. I wish I could edit the lines, but I think that should be fixed at the beginning of next season. People are really trying to come for Bjorkstad. Wow, first rounder. I just feel like Bjorkstad has kind of a future here, so. Flyers are 15-2-2. I told you they're going to be Washington 15-5-1 as well. Leafs 13-9-1. Yeah, Flyers defense and their goalies are pretty stacked, so. Avalanche doing pretty well, 14-8-3. Be a good year for rookies. Migo posted in the group about the trade that happened. Give me one moment, guys. Decline. Sabres first. Can't do that. Wow, the Islanders are 26-14. Pretty good. Crap, it's going too fast. 22-24-1. Thought they would be doing a lot better than that. Wow, my Rangers aren't doing too hot themselves for their Hornquist and beyond. No, can't do that. Our roster's already hurting. If I get like a first or something for just Hornquist, I might do that because he's up there in age. But I feel like Bjorkstad has a lot of upside, so don't really want to move him. Alright, so at All-Star break, Jake Guentzel is leading the Penguins. Wenzel, and then Malkin and Crosby. Laporte, whew, only 26 points in 54 games. Up to an 86 though. Go to the entire league. I'm probably gonna look at the top so many because at the end I update stats anyway. So Jesse Foster won the Calder last season by 1 point. Any rookies just in the top 10 at all? Oh, Doug Forsberg. He's up there. 53 points. I think that, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8th in the league for points. Any other rookies anywhere near here? Cormier's up there with 50. Good to... Oh, they're not rookies anymore, so I can't even look here. Tyrone Baggs somehow is a rookie. So is Xavier. Oh, because they didn't play this year. So Tyrone Baggs is in the running for Rookie of the Year. Xavier Jimmy, Matthew Dresser, Carson Lernout, Connor Mitchell, Ray Wyndham, Aiden Kinch are all still considered rookies. See if any goalies are considered rookie goalies. Lavoie. Wow. Keenan Barr 27-19. 16-25. 18-7 for Logan Powell. So yeah, it sucks because I wish you could like pin players to keep a track of their stats. Because I can no longer just go to rookies to look for us. Savitov, 48. I guess I could go to teams. That'd probably be faster. Dennis Smith. Tyrone Baggs, a rookie up there with everyone else. Yeah, I'll just try to go by teams real quick. So lead leaders for the Ducks. Lernout, second on his team so far. Nick Mass, 30 points, not bad. Christian Hassler, 20. If I don't go through your name, I'm sorry. I'll get back to everyone's stats at the end. Tyrone Baggs. Blackmore, 33. Yeah, I'll just come back. I kind of went through like the top 50. So at the end of the season, I'll post everyone's stuff anyway. I don't want to make it too long. Oh man, 2 seconds, maybe. Let me see this. How old's Hornquist? He also has $5 million in salary and at 34. Try to remove both of these and see if I can get a first. Because I wouldn't mind removing Hornquist. He's getting up there. We'll add in a third rounder. Yeah, so we move Hornquist. Try to get another first and get some young talent around. I'm cool with keeping Bjugstad. Yeah, I can see if trades happen. Hold on. So that's all the picks as it's showing. I'm debating on if I could turn injuries off to do that, just to make sure everyone's getting their full potential. First I thought it would probably make it more realistic, but at the same time it's not fun if your guy's out there not playing all the games he can, because yeah, I think I'm going to turn that off from here on out. I don't think the Penguins are going to be making another run. Yeah, he probably is. They even have Letang there. After this season ends, I'm probably going to, instead of ending it right after the cup, I'll probably end it on doing the draft. And then I'll go and look at everyone's stats and then try to update them. Malkin only led with 68 points. That's... ouch. $68, $67, $63. Laporte kind of brought it back around. $45, $43. Let's go take a look at the league. Because Netsov led the league in points. Will Lisenby, 78 points his sophomore year. The best out of anybody else. Justin Cormier, 72. Jesse Foster comes back and has another great season. First year, 42 goals. Second, 35. He missed 2 games. He had more points this year, though. So that's interesting. Cormier as well, 34 goals and 38. I brought it back around too. I wasn't even anywhere near the discussion. I'll take, do I have back-to-back 30 goal scoring years? Nope. That's my first 30 goal. Sheldon Moat. Wow, 41 goal scoring year. That's really good. Roby, 32 after having 19. That's a major improvement. The first overall pick, Polifrone, had almost 40 goals. That's major improvement. I believe Tyrone Baggs probably took Rookie of the Year. Yeah, Tyrone Baggs will take it. Ray Wyndham wasn't much far behind. Unless a goalie has it. could take it. Yeah, you were up there in the top 8, and then you must have had a little slump. Wow. Carter Hart 3 and 13, and then Cannonbar 42 and 25. I don't know. Oh, this is the entire league, not rookies. Yeah, he could be in the running himself. Keenan Barr with 87 overall. 4 shutouts this year, 42 and 25. Lavoie didn't get to see much action. Not bad from Powell either. 25 and 14, and then Pastolska went negative. Trying to get him some help though. I'll go look and see actually. I'm kind of interested how you were doing so good and then what happened. You are on... You on the Coyotes? Colorado, okay. Yeah, that's who it is. You ended up still having 67, which isn't too bad. Turned it around from last season, but yeah, you were in the top 8 at All-Star break, and then you played all 82 games too, so it wasn't an injury. Let's try to look at the playoff tree. So in the second year running for the quest of who gets this cup, you got Colorado at Wild, Predators at Knights, Flames at Canucks, Arizona at Dallas, then Toronto, Carolina, Boston and Tampa, Philly and Capitals, and New Jersey and Islanders. So, get this round simmed. I don't just want to sim straight through the draft. Kind of ruins the anticipation. Sim up to here and see where we're at. You still got a couple of games to play. So, moving on, Islanders win and Capitals get swept, so Islanders and Philly. Boston moves on, and then Toronto in a close 7-game series moves on. Avalanche squeak by the Wild. Knights move on to face the Avalanche. Flames easily take the series, and then Dallas moves on. Oh shoot, I didn't mean to click that. Try to go look at the playoff stats, see who's doing what. Brody Bashir, man. Second place in the league with 9 points in 7 games. Roach, 7 points in 6. LaRue, 7 and 7. Pretty good. Silky, 6 and 6. Let's see if anyone will be getting their set or their cup. No chance for the Penguins to get their second one. We'll just keep advancing today and just see game by game. Knights are up 1, Flames are up 1. Flames, I think, move up 2. Philly's up 2. Boston and them are tied. And then Vegas and Colorado are tied. Wow, Flames move up 3-0. Avalanche go up 2-1. Leafs go up 2-1, and the Flyers are also on their way to get the sweep. Yeah, I knew it since I looked at the roster at the beginning of the season. Said it. Flyers are going to be forced to reckon with. Wow, I believe that's every series is 3-1. Yep, every series is 3-1. Flyers win, Toronto takes it, and then Avalanche take it, and the Dallas are trying to make a foot pushback. And they are. They take it to a game 7. Can they do it? Come back from the 3-1 lead. They did. They fought back from the 3-1 down. That is insane. Stars want that cup. So it's Leafs and Flyers. Come on, Leafs, please. And then Avalanche and Stars. Toronto takes game 1 and Colorado takes game 1. Philly takes game 2. Colorado takes game 2. Come on, Stars, all that for nothing. Philly takes 2-1 lead. Colorado goes up 3-0. All that fight back for nothing. Toronto evens it up and Colorado gets the sweep. That you hate to see it. Come on, Toronto. Yes, Toronto takes a 3-1 lead. Sorry, I just never want Philly to win another cup. We need to keep that 75 alive. 3-3, please, Maple Leafs. Please. No. Avalanche and Philly for the Stanley Cup final. So let's go look and see who could possibly be getting a cup. So, not mean to hit that. Wow, look at Bashara, 20 points and 16. He could possibly get a Colin Smythe. So it's Avalanche. Antonelli, 12 and 16 as well. Doug Forsberg, 10 and 16. Might be getting his first cup. I mean, they did sweep last round, so that's how their goalie's doing. Varlamov's just absolutely on a tear. 11 and 3. Only lost 3 games. Now let's go look at the Flyers. Carter Hart, 12 and 2. On a tear himself. He's gonna be rough to get by. Cormier, 16. Matt Williams, 11 and 16. Howell, 9 and 16. Okimau, 8 and 16. So it could either be Okimau, Howell, Matt Williams getting a cup, or Bashara, Antonelli, and Forsberg all getting their first ring. Come on, Avalanche. Hype is real. Wow, Philly takes a whopping 7-1 first win, and things are not looking so hot for the Avalanche after that. And they come back and answer and shut them down 2-1. And then they come and smack them in the mouth with the 5-1 lead. Oh, and they take the 3-1 win. Varlamov gets a shutdown. He said that first game was a fluke. Philly comes back, and Hart says, I can get shutouts too. We got a 3-2 series. I believe this is coming back to Colorado, so they could be closing it out at home. And the Colorado Avalanche go ahead and take the cup. Congrats to the Avalanche, and thank you for not letting the Flyers get one. So add that to the board. We get Bashera, who's going to take the or Varlamov could, sorry. Bashera, Antonelli, Hall. Oh no, yeah, he was on the Flyers. Sorry, let me go to Bashera, Antonelli, Forsberg, all going to be getting a ring on their finger. Yep, 2 Colorado teams, man. It's been a great year in Colorado for hockey. Bashera could be getting the first player to win the Conn Smythe, but let's take a look at Varlamov. 3 shutouts, 15-5, and gets the cup. He could very well take it himself. I'm interested to see the awards. St. Louis. Wow, we ended up getting the 3rd overall pick for Hornquist. That was a very good move. Yeah, that is true. Because you have to win 4, 8, 16 games. So yeah, I don't know who got that last, unless they called him up, got the win, and then sent him down. I don't. Char retires. Oh, we'll just go look into the draft real quick and make sure I get the Penguins the best. See if there's any franchises. I'm gonna go ahead and take this guy. Only a high top 6. But he's a 76 overall. So that's kind of nice. Could have had him though. Oh, trying to go to re-sign phase. Trying to do this really fast. Cleared up a lot of cap space, getting rid of Hornquist and Ray as well. Before, I was just right there on the edge of it. Could only afford like 1 million. Bear with me, guys. I'm just gonna try to do this really fast. Goalies are all good. Try to sort by potential. Make sure I'm not. Already offered him. What's on this 17-year-old? I think we're good after that. Try to save a little cap room. Branson rejects, accepts. That's fine. If you don't want to be part of it, then thanks for playing with us. Take a look at the free agents. No one really interesting. Malcolm Subban is out there. Hopefully he can go and help someone out. Actually, let me go to free agents. I'm just gonna offer Subban like a really cheap offer so he automatically declines, but I get to see where he goes. He's only asking for 1.175. So I'm gonna offer him the lowest just to see where he ends up going. I did not realize. Well, I guess I am a couple years in, but wow, Subban's already 27. Subban ends up going to the Coyotes. Oh, forgot to do the award ceremony. Residents, Flyers almost, man, curse continues. Kuznetsov takes Art Ross, the Hart. James Norris, wow. The greatest all-around ability, Clofton takes the James Norris home. Lady Byng, Calder Memorial, first year. Tyrone Baggs takes it. Colin Smythe. Wow, Varlamov did end up still in the show, man. Vesna, Carter Hart back-to-back. William Jennings back-to-back for Carter Hart. Wow, so before Zdeno, he has to come back from his vacation on retirement to get to the award show. Wow. Matthews takes the Frank J. Selke. Kuznetsov just sweeps everything. And Maurice Richard goes to Selke? I didn't even realize that. Selke had them. What did he have? Did not even pay attention to that. He really beat out 43? He had 50 goals. Will Lisenby had 49. Johnson 45. Fleming 45. Savita were all above them. Did not even realize that. 50 goals scoring by Selke. 37 and 50. Wow. Insanity. Alright. So I'm going to sim it up to here the next season, and then I'm going to have to end the stream and get the updated stats all typed in because that takes hours. So, no promises on to when. I'm going to try to keep doing them daily. I'll try to get the second one in tonight, but that depends on how tired I am when I get back from work because I kind of wake up earlier than I have to be to do it before I go, and then I try to get one done. So Don't know why it takes so long to get to next season. I cannot believe I didn't realize Silky had a 50-goal scoring season. I'll have to start paying more attention to goals. We'll take a look at the lines really quick. Laporte moves up to an 88 and is playing with Crosby and Lafreniere on the first line. And Gwenzel Malkin, and I don't know why he's up there. But they're starting to look better. We could probably use some defense. See what Pistol's going up to. He goes up to an 89. So he should have really good season. I'll go through and look at all the starting rosters before I go ahead and upload the stats to see if you guys moved up. Wow, Nick Mass moves up to a 90 on the first with 89. Fellow Facebook member Lanot. Christian Hasser second at 85 is still Richie. Logan Powell up to an 89. Tyrone Baggs 89 on the first line with LaRoche. Boudreau 89. Blackmore 87. Oof. Look out for Arizona this year. And who'd they just sign? Oh, Subban. Pretty nice squad over here. And they also have Iden as well. So yeah. Look out for Arizona next season. Marshawn, Bergeron, Stronic, Silky. Rocket Richard, 50-goal scoring winner, and somehow still on the second line. He's over there with Podolskin. Didn't have defense. Rast down to an 85. Should probably move him to a starter. Laprice up to an 89, but being that he's on, Kovalchuk goes to Buffalo. Casimir to an 88. They have a pretty nice roster themselves. Wow, 90, 92, 89. Leroux, Aho, Shevchnikov, Rose. If only he could move up. Wow. Look out for Carolina as well. Emilio, Leroux, and Rose. And Burrell, who's on the third line for some apparent reason. Don't they have a good goalie as well? Yeah, Graham. Wow. Alex Graham goes up to a 91. Carolina's cup hunting next year. What is Bo Beagle? 85. They are stacked at the center. Barr goes up to an 89. Lisenby up to a 90 with Monahan and Goudreau. That's very nice. McCalkner 89. They have a pretty nice squad themselves. Siamanowski up to an 88, playing with Teus and Kane. Scotty Parker up to an 87. Do they still not have a goalie, or do they make a sign? Oh, they ended up signing Grubar, which isn't the best, but it's a lot better than what they had. Varlamov drops down to an 85 after that season. They have Ranton, McKinnon, and Doug Forsberg moves up to the first line with them. That should be nice. And then Antonelli is playing with Kerfoot and Bashara on the second. That's still a very nice roster for them. They also have Swartz, Barry, Kale Maker, Jamie Benn, Sagan, Radulov, Polifrone is somehow on the second line. Darcy McKinney goes up to an 89, but is still the backup. Vi moves up to an 89 and is now starting. Bronson Ells on the second line with Valino and Zadina. Beckering up to an 86, playing with Barchi and Shevechnikov. Berthelot and Kinch, 90 overall pairing. And they have Bruno Arsen on the second. So as of right now, man, I'd say Buffalo and Detroit's defense looking insane. Edmonton, Cloutier's up there with McDavid and 90 overall Hughes. That is insane. Look at their second line. 88 Puljujärvi, Jasardo, and 88 Raf Hudon. Rosters are starting to look scary. Who's their goalie? Oh, Matt Murray jumps up to a 91 with Niles Hasek. That's the backup. Oki Mao moves up to an 80 on the first line with Barkov and fellow Facebook member Bolt. It's a nice first line. Then they have Dadonov, Kennington, and Boudreau. Still awesome. Hoffman, Troshek. Wow, they have a pretty good roster as well. Oof. Connor Mitchell is up here at Kopitar and Sherbak. Brown, Carter, and then Mark Rose. If only Mark Rose could move up to the first. But wow, Los Angeles roster's looking kind of roughed up. They do have Blacklock, Doughty, Herroder. Give me 1 minute, guys. Sorry about that, guys. The maintenance at my apartment knocked and had to talk to me. Forget where I left off. Did we look at their goalies yet? Minnesota. Hammonds. Marchand. Edmark and Clofton. Loader, Drew and Kessel. Going into Shane Domi. Just kind of going through quick so when you guys come and watch this video. Oh, sorry, forgot the defense. That's a nice first line. Jesse Foster, Barzell, and Sutphin. Dresser. Yeah, the Islanders are going to be pretty good here soon. Is Hudon on the... Oh, wrong Hudon. I was like, oh, that name sounded familiar. They ended up getting Corey Crawford. Us Rangers, man, we need a new goalie. So me, Nermi and North sat up on the first. Zach Wilson, Murphy, and Zabinajad. There's no way we don't make something happen this season. Why do I feel like we lost someone though? We had 5 in the starting last year. Oh, we still do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm not sure how I'm still only in 88. We really need a goalie. Another nice top line. Not bad for the Senators as well, and they have Labonte and Leonard. So Ottawa could be making a push. Carter Hart is a freak of nature. They could be making another push at the Cup. I have a feeling they're going to come right back, mark my words. Sharks roster's looking kind of hurt. Burns down to an 82 at 36. Yeah, they could definitely use some help on their roster. So Jace, Chauncey, and Bollinger. Tampa Bay's goalies are hurting, but that first line's still beautiful. Second line, beautiful. Oh, at Matthews. Oh yeah, they're starting to form a pretty nice roster themselves. Scotty General, Peterson, and Bozer. Marty Johnson, Pat Newton, Backstrom. Oh, whew. Vancouver's kind of nice too. And they have Demko and Ryan Miller. Sutphin and Bricks move up with each other. Aiden Smith. Oh, Vegas. They're looking pretty nice too. Gamble up to a 90. Miller, Scheifele, Wheeler, Line, Harrison, Connor. They got a nice little roster themselves. Who's their goalies nowadays? Hellebuck and Comrie still. Holtby still a 91. They got Ovi, Kuznetsov, O'Hara, Roby. Alright, and that's where I'm going to end the stream, boys. I'm going to go get these stats uploaded, and thanks for joining the stream today.